Alright, here we got a Galaxy 959. It's a Flame Thower edition. And issue is no receive on AM. I'm turning this up. I mean, like, no receive. This is hooked up to the IMAX 2000 I have on the roof there. And that's just putting it into sideband. There's lower. Now I'm wondering if it's just something in the switch there, which I kind of doubt because it's right in the middle. I don't know, you would have like one whole side completely out and just one indent working. This has two working indents. The one that isn't working is in the middle. So kind of interested to see what's going on in there. Let's put it on the bird. See what we got. And he said it was doing it had a high carrier. So we're on AM. Now let's turn off talkback. And damn it. Rider beep. Hello. Well, that's not good either. Oh, check. Let's see. What am I doing wrong here? There's always something. I got it here. I got it to external. Oh no, I don't have it to external. Turn the scope on. I should have turned that on already. No output power at all. Hello. Check, 1, 2, check. Well, audio works. Hello. Check. Alright, well, you did say there was a burnt trace in there. So, see what I can do here. Alright, stand by. Alright, well, right off the bat, your power regulator, or your power amp, I'm sorry, is, our voltage regulator. It's not even soldered in the board. That's why we're not getting any output power. And I don't see, you were talking about a burnt trace there, Rick. I don't see one. I see not a poor trace there. Your clarifier is unlocked. It doesn't seem to be in harm's way there. Oh, you know what? Okay, I see I thought this was an unlock clarifier job. It's not. That would be down here. There's the trace that's been cut out. I'll patch that up a different way and we'll get rid of this wire here. So, okay. That's not causing your issue though, because it's just going to a ground. So it's just a grounding. Probably don't even need it on there because the ground is so large. I'm sure these will connect back to a ground again if I just follow this along, kind of like a maze. But I'll check it out. It's no biggie. This did make me laugh though whenever I opened it up, because I think shops are funny. They think they're trying to be creative and hide the value of a capacitor, because there's really not any true way of finding the value of that except inexpensive tester. They did that one too, you know. And what makes this so aggravating is you can go online, you can find all these values yourself. So I really don't see a point. This huge ferrite choke in here, obnoxious, really. It does cut out sound and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it's so zoomed in, but you know, we got all these guys in here. This for your swing, and yeah, this has got the 2 999 transistor in it for your AM RF amplifier. Which really, I don't think they're as good as the original transistor for that. I don't even remember their name. It's the C2786 transistor, which I think are great. In fact, I've been using them in a lot of my Cobras and my Unitons, so just FYI out there, I think they really are a little bit more in selectivity than the 2 999 transistors. I did a fat receiver, the hi-fi audio mod on here, which no, I'm sorry, that's not the wrong, I'm in the wrong place. I think this just got the regular. But anyway, I'm gonna put that power amplifier back. I highly doubt that's going to solve my problem. Check that trace that got burnt, and go from there. Alright, stand by. Alright, so we got the power regulator back on, and she swings just fine on sideband. Oh, check, audio. But for AM, all you get is a carrier, a very high carrier. That's 50-watt scale there, so you're looking at about 22. Alright. Oh, check. And this is on peak, and you see there's nothing going on. You see the carrier wave. Oh, check. And you got nothing. So this is kind of funny, but it really helps in the whole troubleshooting process. So oh yeah, and your trace. I got rid of that wire, and all I really did was every once in a while I'll keep the legs from the components that I replace on radios, different sizes, different gauge, in diameter, different lengths, and I use them specifically for traces, and they work real well. It's in there. It's not going to flap around. It's not going to fall off. It's not going to touch anything else. So we're good there, and I patched up that one trace that was right here. Fix that. So speaking of traces, I'm wondering if that's what's going on here, but idiot that did all of this did a lot. So I'm gonna look into this a bit more, see what's going on. Alright, I haven't gotten anywhere with the the power problem, but I wanted to show you something real quick. See this large capacitor here? Well, while I was working with this, I fixed your fan because it was unplugged from the ground, and turned it on. I was hearing a god-awful noise. So I wanted to show you something real quick. Now this is an audio amplifier, so it's a bit extreme as far as what it can pick up as sound, and it amplifies it. The only reason why I'm using it is because my speaker's way the heck over there, and you may not be able to hear the winding noise whenever I turn it on. Alright, so here we go. and you hear that buzz. If I take this and go to ground, it cuts it out, shuts it off. So what I'm going to do here is include this into the circuit for your fan, so that it doesn't make that god-awful noise for you. And maybe that's why it was unplugged. I don't know. I noticed your internal speaker was unplugged. I'll have to ask you about that. But anyways, a little how-to to get rid of any kind of fan noise if you ever install a cooling fan. Alright, she's all done. She's fixed. Transmits good. Receive is good. I'll show you in just a minute. Okay, so when I had reattached these, this thing got so damn hot that it started to smoke. So I unplugged the power and I started doing some fiddling around, figure out why it was. Basically, it was shorting out. It was overheating, and this big blob right here, this big solder joint, this is your main power coming in, your 13.8 volts. It was not a very good solder to start with. All this was kind of leaning this way, and it was actually soldered to this joint right here. And you can see there's a trace cut around that, so it's not supposed to connect there. So you were getting a solid voltage going to this jumper here, which was going into all this, and that's why your carrier was so high. I'm gonna give you a call, see if you want these FETs replaced or not. But it's almost 4 in the morning. I kind of worked through the night on this and lost track of time. Old lady's probably mad. Anyway, well, so I fixed that. I replaced your power amp, and while I was getting the biasing right, the original variable resistor, this guy right here, she kind of blew out. I guess she had just had enough, and you can kind of see a little, this corner right here is a little charred. So I gave you this one because this is a larger one. It wouldn't fit on the other side, so I had to put it on this side. But I'll put a pad on top of that to keep it from touching the cover. And let's see, they did a swing mod that wasn't very good, so I replaced that. And that's it on the side. Now I fixed your trace. I think I already showed you that. Alright, so here's your filter for the fan noise. I upgraded your added some more noise filtering. I did that for free, and I also did this for free. And let's see, I really don't know what else you want me to include in here other than its performance. So with that, let's go ahead and fire this thing up. See the fan's going. So this is in let's see, is it an AM? It is an AM. If you remember when you were an AM earlier, couldn't hear anything. Took care of that for you. So alright, we got that on, and this is a 50-watt slug here. Audio check. Audio. A 25-watt swing. I want to power up my scope here. I turned it off. So I thought I was going to go to bed, and then I realized, you know what, there's really no point. Audio, check. Audio, check. Audio, check 1 2, check 1 2, check. Audio, check. For your carrier, got you at 3 watts. And that's with your power all the way up. I didn't think about that. I could probably raise that up, since the 959s have a variable power knob in the front. I'll go ahead and do that for you, so that you can decide what you want your driver to be, or if you have a amp. So let's see. That's at max. Turn it down. 1 watt is the minimum, but if you look, I'm trying to keep the fan from blowing on it. Even with the 1 watt carrier, check. She still drives all the way up to 25, or swings rather. So let's turn the sound up. Get you 30% modulation. Make sure your noise blank is off. It is off. Make sure you're at 12 o'clock. Clarifier. Alright. The only issue with this fan is that it hits everything. Alright, so we're at 30%. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in on the receive. On the right channel? Nope. Now I'm on the right channel. I'll get it right in a minute. Alright, yeah, that 2999 really doesn't do a whole lot of good. But you didn't ask for any kind of a mod to be done, so I didn't mess with it. Other than just aligning it. And that's it. Hell, you may just want this disconnected for all I know. I didn't even ask you. But I will say, it doesn't get any noise in there though. Nifty little trick. Okay, so that's it. 959 with a high carrier and no modulation and no AM receive problem, all fixed with extras for pretty much free. Actually, everything was free. All the extra stuff I did, yeah, it was free. Alright, man. We'll talk to you in the morning.